Okay, I want to let you know that we're recording. So if you don't want to be recorded, you can drop. But we do this so that even the leaders and the parents that can't attend during the time that we have scheduled, that they can at least watch it later and be able to keep up with everything that's happening. First, let me do some quick introductions. I totally forgot last week, Jen. No introductions. You guys just knew, right? Um, so I am Nancy Ward, and I am the director of Jubilation this year, and have been for four Jubilations. I don't know, five, six. I've gone since 2000, so and been on a committee since 2003. So hold on here. Is there a leader meeting tonight? Yes. And will you send it to Angela?
Got it.
Okay, thank you. Um, on the call also, I have Jen Ellis, and she is our girl. What do you call it? Girl planning. So she is in charge of the senior and ambassador MCs. We call her the MC Wrangler. I don't know, and does a lot of the we have questions. We want the girls' input. She goes to the girls and she um, comes back to us with what they want. So we try to make this have that option for the older girls so that they can help and be a part of the planning of it. So that is vitally important. So we love the MC girls. So, okay. Wanted to let you know the intent to attend is still open. I have maybe a couple more groups that are need to finish their intent to attend, but we're pretty close there. Participants, like I said, if before some of you joined, I have about 44 to add today. So after our call, I will be adding those girls in, so then they will show up when you do your um, final payment and verify everything. So when you get a link, and I don't know, Michelle, have you gotten your link yet, or are you in my new group of Troop 234?
I got the link and we are paid with Troop 311
Okay.
and 234
Okay.
is our sister troop.
Uh, okay. 234 I just got, so I have to upload all of them tonight, so they will be in there later this evening. So just wanted to let you know that. Um So if all your girls aren't out there, send me a list of who they are and I will double check. I have a group of adults and girls that I don't have matched to a troop or group going. So we will be focusing on those this weekend, getting everybody matched up correctly and into the system. And that will be awesome. Get those all done. We have like a week and a day. I'm not sure if you guys heard me. A week and a day. Yes, Jen, that face of it is stressing us out a little. Okay. Camp Doc. So once your girls register in GS events within a week, I'm going to say a week, you will get a link to Camp Doc to go out and do the health history for every adult and every girl. If your girl is going to camp already, they probably got it for camp and you won't have to do it a separate one for us. But make sure everyone fills that out. The other thing to note is that you can add your troop leader as a trusted adult in Camp Doc, and they will be able to view your health history in Camp Doc. So you want to do that, or have each of your girls print off their health history, girls and adults, so that you have the paper copy when you're driving to Jubilation, because you have to have that on um, in your vehicle with the girls. So have that with you either in paper or have access to it online. Once you get to the event, we will have access to it online. So you shouldn't you won't need it at the event. It's for traveling to and from the event. How's that? Okay. Final payments, we've already had a few that have completed. Thank you. And just verify your name, shirt sizes, and your offsite program. If there's any changes, send us a quick email. It doesn't take but a minute, and usually I can do it like, oh, I get an email and it's like, oh, change this shirt size. It's like, yeah, I probably would have questioned a Daisy with a adult to extra large. So, but we'll look at some of those this weekend and maybe touch base with you if we have questions or we say, are you sure that's what you wanted? So the next thing I wanted to talk about a little bit is the golden tickets and the adults attending program. So what we're going to do is next Friday or Saturday, when everything closes, we will have a good idea of how many girls are going to Guns, and we know that we can have X amount of people at that event, at that program. So we will say there's like 8 spots available for adults to go to that and participate. So if an adult wants to go and doesn't want to participate but wants to watch, we'll have you just sign up as a participant, and it won't cost any extra for you to, not as a participant, sorry, as a supervisor. So you would just be there as an adult supervisor, but not participating. So you would have the choice of participating or not. So that will be out next weekend after we know kind of our total numbers here for girls. Virginia joined our call, and I wanted her to join tonight because it's probably the most questions we get, and it's a program. What's happening? What are our girls going to be doing? What are we going to be participating in? And so that is our biggest question, and a lot of it comes from our younger, like the Daisy Brownie and juniors, because it's not really like they aren't choosing a program at that level. So they aren't choosing to go to the CSI high ropes, that the older girls know they're going to do that activity. So I wanted her to join in and kind of give everybody an update on what's happening with programs. So Virginia, go ahead and unmute and go on. Tell us what's happening.
Hi, everyone. So we have quite a bit of stuff coming up for program. For the Daisy Brownies, they'll be doing some STEM events. They'll have like 9 to 11 different stations in an area, and they will get to do all of the things, and anything they make, they'll get to take. They also get to spend an hour with the Summer Wind Skippers, which is a jump roping group, and they will be allowed to jump rope. They will be also, we have an escape room coming. All the girls that are coming in every age level will get to do the escape room. It's an Alice in Wonderland theme. She told me they are going to have 9 to 13 puzzles in the escape room. And there'll be, I think 13 girls can do each puzzle. They can accommodate 125 girls at a time. The other thing that they will be getting to do that I know for sure is Dr. Pickelstein is going to be coming at 3 p.m. Yeah, he's awesome. We've had him come, I believe, every time. And everyone really likes him. So that's what for the Daisy Brownie. Does anybody in that age group have any questions?
Do the adults get to do the escape room with, like, go in there with them? I would assume yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
For the junior age level, they'll be doing on-site archery, also the escape room. And in the morning, they will all be going to the Jerome City Pool, which is off-site. They'll ride a school bus. all the adults that will be attending will also be riding their school bus. And they have some activities that they're going to be doing there. I think they're going to be making boats and racing them that people fit in. Summer Wind Skippers, also the jump roping group for that level. There'll be a painting activity with somebody instructing that, and they'll get to take the painting home. They also will be having be able to do the Dr. Pickelstein at 3:00. For the cadet age level, they will be doing axe throwing at a location in Twin Falls called Bearded Axe. We're calling that program Off With Your Head. With Alice in Wonderland. They'll be doing rock climbing, also the escape room, and going to the ice caves. And if they're back in time, they're welcome to do Dr. Pickelstein. There is a clay, there's some kind of, if there's girls who don't want to do any of those axe throwing in that ice caves and that, they will have an on-site arts and craft activity. It hasn't been totally finalized yet. The senior ambassador, they'll have an option to do shooting. We'll have whitewater rafting. The College of Southern Idaho ropes course, the high ropes course, and the escape room. They will also have some type of clay craft for their on-site activity if there's somebody that doesn't care to do any of the off-site things. And also in the evening, they get to go on a haunted tour of some different things. So yeah, and we've done that in the past and it's been a huge hit. Does anyone have any questions for me?
What are some Friday activities when they arrive? Could you go
Okay.
over a few of those?
Okay. We will have flamingo croquet. They'll be getting a mug to have for their Mad Hatter tea party and birthday party, and there'll be a station that they can decorate their mug. And I think there'll be some various other games and things set up for them to do.
I think we're doing the touch. Are we doing the touch a truck too? I think so.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have a parachute and giant Connect 4, and I think I might be able to bring giant Jenga too.
Okay.
I might be able to bring yard Yahtzee as well, if
I
anybody.
have yard Yahtzee I can bring.
I believe I do too. In my shed somewhere.
And
I
Nancy,
also
don't let me
have
forget to
Can
talk
never
to you about
find
the parachute idea.
I have canned jam also.
You have what?
It's called can jam. You try and throw a frisbee into a can. I really suck at it, so.
It's probably kind of like Frisbee golf.
Similar.
Mhm.
And then in the evening that night on Friday, there'll be a we'll have opening ceremony. Then we're doing a tea party, the Mad Hatter unbirthday party tea party. And then there'll be a dance party. And then on Saturday evening, we'll have a fashion show. There'll be a movie, Alice in Wonderland movie with popcorn. It's the traditional movie, and then the older girls will leave to go on their ghost tour.
And the fashion show is, I think there'll be details. I don't know if they've already come out.
We haven't put them out yet, but we will shortly. But they will be party supplies made
Party and
into
scrapbooking supplies.
Mhm.
And that's what you have to make your outfit for the fashion show runway out of. And it should be on theme. So you want to make sure that it is within the Alice in Wonderland or down the rabbit hole theme.
So get all those birthday plates and Christmas cups and and start making an outfit. You can always do that on Friday when you get there and work on it in any downtime before Saturday night. If you want to not pre-make it and hope it stays together. Sometimes it's easier to bring the supplies and some duct tape and a stapler. I don't know. Just an idea. And then the other thing that Jen, do you want to talk about the donation that we will be asking people to bring? That will be
for our
also
service
in the
project.
packing. Yeah, service project.
The girls decided on doing the local animal shelter down there. So donations for the animal shelter. So I believe, I don't know that we've actually gotten a hold of them yet, but I believe just your normal things that they need at the animal shelters: blankets, toys, food. I know it's kitten season, so things like milk replacement and canned cat food are huge this time of year for the kitten season. So I think even those little nursing bottles for kittens and stuff are also something that they need a lot of for fosters and things like that. So any of that kind of stuff is really big and can really help out the local shelter. And I believe we are going to do the one right there in Jerome that is actually right behind the fairgrounds where we're staying. So it should work out pretty well.
Very nice. Okay, so speaking of the things that we're going to bring, like the supplies and stuff, the packing list will go out probably the week of the 15th in there. And the reason that we're kind of holding off is we want to solidify the program so that the juniors know that they should probably bring a swimsuit and a towel, where the senior ambassadors will not need one of those. So we have to get a list for the program level and everyone just attending for the weekend, like sleeping bags and your tents and your food. So I do encourage you to go out, and if you haven't started yet, start going through the journey to Jubilation. It does have some excellent ideas for meal planning and how to make your meals super simple. It does not need to be a huge meal planning like gourmet food. Keep it super simple. Sandwiches for lunch, because some of the girls will be off site and we'll need to pack a lunch for them to go off site to their activities. So everything needs to be super simple. Cook your meat before you go. Don't be having raw meat in your cooler bleeding all over your other food. So just gross to me. I don't know. I can't do it. So just pre-cook everything and have it just really quick, heat and eat, or just don't heat anything. You can live a whole weekend without a stove too. For the leaders, the important part for you is that we will provide you coffee. So you will have coffee. You don't need to bring a stove just for your coffee. So we will have it over in the leader area and a place for you to get away and sit down and escape. Maybe just make sure your girls are still supervised and not running rampant in the camp. So, but we do have a leader area for you to go to and have some coffee and conversation and charge your cell phone. There will be some charging areas over there for you to charge your phones or whatever you need to do. So, do we have any questions on anything so far? We're getting close to about our half hour that I
think
expect.
Heather's got
Yes,
one.
Heather, ask away.
On the pancake breakfast for Sunday, what time are you guys gonna start serving?
Mhm.
Do we know that?
Angela, what time do you think? 8? I'm going to say 8. It'll be like, I think 8 to 10.
Okay.
My estimate would be something that ends in AM. I have no idea. I haven't even thought about that yet.
We'll ask, but
Whatever
I'm
time we can
pretty
roll out of the
sure-
bed and not
Yeah.
feel any bumps and
pretty
lumps.
Yeah, 8 to 10. And only because 10 o'clock is when we have our closing ceremony. So we would hope everyone goes over into the ceremony and goes in there. I mean, they'll be right there anyways. So
Well,
That's for that.
you know that Idaho Penitentiary is putting on a wine festival Sunday afternoon, so I thought maybe, you know, other leaders might need to recoup their sanity and trying to gauge my time distance of eating pancakes, closing ceremony, packing and leaving.
What time is that? So we can, like, if we need to account for that?
There is an afternoon at 3 to 4 from what I'm understanding. I'm like,
Okay.
oh, and that, like I said, that's at the Idaho Penitentiary. I believe there are 30, let me see here, just look at my 30 local wineries going to be there, and they have 2 to 5 or 3 to 6 for time frames in the afternoons. Just in case anybody needs to.
We might need that.
Right, well, that'd be, yeah, I was just an FYI.
I am going home on Sunday this time, which I
Mhm.
usually stay till Monday, but I will have a driver
Oh.
because it's way too scary for me to drive after 5 days of no sleep. You get on that road between Mountain Home and Boise, and I'm like, not
Yeah.
enough coffee in the world.
Right, there is that drive log, that warm heat, just tiredness. Yeah, it hits hard.
You stopped moving for 5 minutes, and all of a sudden you're done. So be safe with your driving, ladies. Get some sleep. Drink lots of coffee. That's one reason we provide it for you. That, and we know that you require it because I do. All right. Do we have any other questions, Heather? Anything else? Nope. Okay. Well, if something comes up in the next week, Jen doesn't know this, but I'm putting her in charge of next week's meeting. I will be in Las Vegas leaving Monday and I come back Friday. So I won't be here next week. So Jen's going to be in charge of the leader meeting next week. So
I guess I should figure out what it's going to be about.
yeah. Might be a quick meeting. I don't know. We'll come up with questions, right? And it's right before the final registration, so I'm sure we can get everything worked out. So I think that was it. Well, thanks, ladies. I can't wait to see you. It's like getting close here.
And I'll
So.
see you on Sunday, Heather.
All right, ladies. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Okay, bye.